It's James Kraft's brother Norman who takes the credit for creating cheese slices in 1935. They weren't individually wrapped, but according to Kraft Heinz's history of its signature cheese, Norman figured out that if he poured hot cheese onto a cold stainless steel table, once it's set, he could cut it into slices. So cheese slices aren't actually sliced off a block of cheese, but are created as thin slices. So you could argue that this is neither cheese nor a slice. Instead, it's a thin square of cheese-based food. The Kraft brothers don't seem to have rushed this new form of cheese straight to market. During the 1940s, when Kraft, the company, was focusing on producing food for the troops during World War II, Norman Kraft patented his new method, and his nephew improved upon it by using chilled rollers rather than a cold table. At this point, they were basically able to make great, big, continuous sheets of cheese, cutting them into strips and then into squares. This new form of cheese was finally released into the world in 1947. And it wasn't exactly an overnight sensation. Instead, it took the average American a while to discover how different a packet of cheese slices is from slicing your own. Of course, at this point they weren't individually wrapped yet. That didn't happen until 1965, when whatever Kraft was called at the time figured out a way to individually wrap the slices of cheese on an industrial scale. James Kraft died in 1953, so he didn't see how prevalent individually wrapped slices of his cheese would become.